Yes. Take one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what I want you to do with that after this is use it to help you practice. And I want you to play along with that, but not both hands at the same time, just your left hand. So, because part of the challenge is counting how many times you're going to be playing this pattern, the different patterns. I can do it in my sleep now. I don't have to think about it, but I remember distinctly learning this style of music and really having to sit there and go, okay, I played it once, I played it twice, I played it 3 times, and then you forget where you are. You know, it becomes hard to count to 4 sometimes, depending on the context of what's happening. And then play just the right hand. And then by yourself, put them together and see, because that's gonna take a little bit for you to really get to be able to do it that speed. But so to explain the left hand, I started with what's called the turnaround. The turnaround brings you back to the beginning, and once again, C, E, F, F sharp, G, F, F sharp, G. There's a counterpoint to that from the right hand. It starts at C, B flat, A flat, and then G, F, F sharp, G. So they meet up at the end, coming towards one another, and then they meet at G and play the same thing. Okay. And as far as the counting for the left hand, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. F. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. 1, 2, 3, 4. G for 2. F for 2. Turn around. Which equals 4 of the patterns. And when you put the hands together, it becomes a little tricky because the I believe it's 3 groups of 8, I would assume, because this is called, first of all, it's called the 12-bar blues. It's like the most common type of blues. There's 8-bar blues and there's 16-bar blues that you're going to see much less frequently. But this is your standard blues. You say to somebody, hey man, let's play some blues. You're going to play this. This is what you're going to play. And it's a form. It's how the chords fit together in the left hand. And there's a very common type of blues where you create a riff that fits over the first 4 bars, which in this case we're thinking of as 8. Like one measure is going to be 2 times through the pattern, which equals 8, and blah, blah, blah. So you have 3 sections of 4. And you can write a riff. This is called a riff. This riff fits over the first 4 measures. And then it's going to fit over the second 4 measures. And then you play it one more time for the third 4 measures, and it just works right. And the interest is created because the harmony changes underneath the melody and keeps it interesting. I mean, first of all, it's got to be a riff that's fun to listen to over and over again. And it helps if it's pentatonic, because the pentatonic, we'll get into this more, but the pentatonic scale that comes from is something. It's sort of this magical scale that fits over a lot of different chords, and we'll talk extensively about that. So if you choose a melody that comes from those notes, you can change the chords underneath in it, and it works out really well. So putting it together, you can already do this. Okay, now we're switching to the 4 chord, which is F, and you're gonna go. So I come back, I have to jump back to C for that last note.
Got it.
So the harmony, one more time. Oh, sorry. And then here. And I'm going to finish out the riff. Now the hard one is G, F, turnaround. Time that.